Hi, Big Tractor Power fans. This video comes to you from a Western Kentucky cornfield where three big Class 9 John Deere S790 Combines are harvesting the crop, equipped with 12-row, 30-inch 712C corn heads. Each machine is taking out a swath of 30 feet of corn per pass. During this video, we'll take a look at the S790's production history, specifications, and list price, as well as taking a ride in the cab of one of the machines to talk to the farmer about what it's like to run an S790 equipped with tracks. But first, let's head out to the field so that you can see and hear all this harvesting action. The S790 is the largest model in John Deere's S700 series of combines that utilize a single tri-stream rotor for threshing. The S790 is manufactured by John Deere at its Harvester Works located in East Moline, Illinois. It was released in model year 2018 and remains a current production model in 2021. This combine is powered by a John Deere 13.5 liter, 824 cubic inch, 6-cylinder engine rated at 543 horsepower, and it can achieve a peak horsepower of 614 when the combine encounters tough harvesting conditions. It's equipped with a 330-gallon diesel fuel tank and fitted with a 400 bushel grain tank that unloads through a 28.5-foot auger at 3.5 bushels per second. I know that viewers are always interested in the price tag of a large combine like this one. It is a Class 9 machine, and that rating is based on its horsepower. The S790's list price, according to JohnDeere.com for model year 2021, is $586,300. When tracks are added to the machine, like two of the S790s that are running out in this cornfield, it adds an additional $91,363 to the price tag. The 712C cornhead being run by these combines was manufactured from 2019 through 2020, and it had a list price of $120,135 when it was new. Now that you know a little bit more about this large combine, let's head back out to the field so that you can take in some more of the harvesting action, and then I'll climb up in the cab of the S790 and visit with the farmer to talk about its harvesting abilities and what it's like to run one of these machines on tracks. Hi, Joe Neal.
Jason, how are you?
I'm doing well. It's a nice day to be harvesting corn.
It's a beautiful day. We've had so much old rain that the ground is, you know, the water table's just high. We've probably had the wettest. I think normally September and October are our driest months, and it's we've just had an excessive amount of rainfall. Corn harvest is what, 3/4 done in southern Kentucky, Jason?
Yes, I would say it's nearing the end now. It's almost winter wheat planting time.
Yes, it is. We've got down to about, we get this field done, we'll have 275 acres left to harvest, and we'll get that first of the week. Our yield is good. This field looks like it's, that section right there is 220 or so, but it sure is. I'm not coming on. There it goes.
So you control everything from the joystick over there as far as your auto guidance and speed?
Yes.
And
the way we have ours set up, hit number 2 twice to lower the head, and that sets it up. Of course, the row sense, the way I understand it, that, you know, if your planter, you always have planter drift on a side of a hill or something, and even though your GPS is telling you one thing, the row sense is what keeps you accurate, the way I understand it now.
Imagine even if you make a little zigzag around an obstacle in the field, or it's good to have the combine following the zigzag.
Right. Yeah, I've got gray hair, and I'm not probably as technically savvy as a lot of these young bucks running around. I know I'm not. I don't claim to be. They get me in a combine after they set it and say, "Dad, don't touch anything."
That's right.
You could mess it up, so at least I'm a warm body out here.
We're running almost 4 miles per hour here with a 12-row head, and you've got a total of 3 S790s out here. We can see the other 2 coming across the middle of the next section here. So one of the things that you've kind of upgraded since you had the S680s, you have 2 machines out here now with tracks. How do you like the John Deere track system on these 790s?
The way I understand it, we're running the new track system, and I've never been as shocked with anything. I love it. It takes a lot for me to say I love something, but crossing a drain or a washout, you know, where it's washed, it crosses so much easier. It just sometimes you won't feel anything till your rear axle hits it or dips down, and you notice it then. So very surprised at the tracks. We love them on the road. They're much stabler. You know, we run the 650 duals, 38s, and a lot of our blacktop roads are narrow.
Here across the headland with the tracks, and it feels a lot smoother than the tires. I mean, it has a pretty good ride here.
Yes, we both rigged this in the other combine. He's really been surprised also at the tracks. I know it's an expensive option, but I've seen enough on the road, and all conditions considered. We've been in wet ground the last 3 or 4 days, and the compaction issue is, I mean, the flotation is just no comparison.
I could definitely see the difference between the footprint of the 790 with duals versus the other 2 with tracks out here.
Yes.
It's a little tacky, a little muddy yet. And I imagine so you can get up to about 25 miles per hour on the road too with the tracks, which is pretty good.
The tracks will run 25 on the road, but now one thing that nobody told us, I guess they're geared, or ratios are high. If we start up an incline, and a pretty, good little incline, we can fall 10 miles per hour in transport speed. We'll be topping that hill at 15 miles an hour instead of 25, and that's fine and well. It just seems like for some reason it pulls the machine down, not the engine, but it just, well, I've noticed, yeah, it does affect the engine RPMs, but it just, for some reason, I think it's, the tracks, I'm sure they have a gear reducer on the big bull wheel that the track runs on, and I'm assuming that may be one of the culprits. I don't know, but the advantages so far outweigh the disadvantage, and that's the only thing I've noticed. I haven't.
Sure. Well, we can see the 9520RX blown up here with your 1596 Brent with the equalizer tracks, and so you've got a full track system here in the field.
Oh, I tell you what, the Brent, they've never given me a penny of commission. I wish they would, as much as I love their cart. But the track cart on the Brent is just amazing. I've been scared to death, especially with the 9520 with 24-inch belts, pulling that 1,500 bushel cart. When we get them loaded, I tell them don't test that area till we know that what we've got. And they've, knock on wood, to this point we haven't, we've cut some ruts with them, but the tractors have handled them great. And we don't like those conditions, but you got to take care of what you have, and worry about the one crop you have made. And
you're putting winter wheat in after all this corn, so you don't want to compact it too much, because it's not like
we will our higher
Illinois
ground.
Yes. It's not like Illinois and Iowa where you're running a mulch ripper over it. You're just no-tilling the wheat or disking it over.
Yeah, we have to raise wheat down here to keep up with our Midwest brothers. They have such awesome yields and awesome soils. We love to tour that area: Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Nebraska, Minnesota is just beautiful up through there. That's a pretty good little drain we crossed there.
Yep, but the tracks just kind of roll right through it. I hope that you've enjoyed spending some time out in this western Kentucky cornfield during the harvest with the John Deere S790 Combine equipped with tracks and using a 712C corn head. I'd like to hear in the comment section below if you're running a combine during the harvest. Let me know about the machine, the type of header you're running, and if it's using wheels or tracks. If you've enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to Big Tractor Power YouTube, where there are over 2,000 videos of farm machines in action. If you would like to see additional content from the channel on corn harvesting, continue to watch this video for a few more seconds to the end screen for a direct link to more Big Tractor Power YouTube videos. As always, thank you for watching.